So now it's funny. It's really funny that those who will not do, those who are unable to do, those who cannot do, those who are stuck, want you to do what you're saying. You see, if you come and say, I'm going to do what you are unable to do, whatever you are complaining about, I will do it. Whatever problems you say you have, I will deal with the problem. When you come to those, then they want you to do it in their method. They want you to do it with your with their tools. Okay, let me give you a case scenario. David comes, and for 40 days, Israelites, the whole of the army, the king, have been unable to fight the giant. Not only to fight the giant, to face the giant, have been unable to face the giant. But when David comes, number one, he faces those who will not do. They tell him he cannot be able to do it. That is Eliab, the brother. He tells David, you cannot be able to do it. You have no ability to do it. Go back when Imraibu, or you just want to watch war. You're just a funny character. You are just a mischievous fellow. So now he goes on and he's able to overcome. David is able to overcome that resistance and that objection from his brother. And he goes ahead, and his story reaches the king that there is a boy here who can face. Look, they were looking for a man, but there was no man. Sometimes you may be looking for a solution in man, but it's not in man. You're looking for a solution where it does not exist. The boy was the one who had the solution. David, the boy, he had the solution that men did not have. And sometimes places that don't look credible enough may be, or people that don't look credible enough may be the ones holding the solution. So, okay. The boy says, I can do it. And the king accepts that the boy is going to do it. But rather than let the boy do it in his own way and his own strategies and his own devices, he offers him his own devices, his own tools, his own armor. And now, those who will not be able to do, those who have not been able to do, remember, Saul had his armor all the time. But even armed with his tools, with his weapons, with his armor, he was unable to do. But now he wants David to use those tools. And David discards those tools and says, I have my own tools. I am not used to these ones. I want to use my own tools. This is a season of using your own tools. See, other people's method will not work. Other people's strategies will not work. God has been preparing you for a time like this. And because you've been prepared for a time like this, what you need to do is to understand the season. Trust the training, trust the process, trust the skills, trust what God has exposed you to. Yesterday, I believe is when I was telling you that God calls you, or Jesus calls you into the storm. And when he calls you into the storm, he's about to create a miracle or to perform a miracle. You are about to do what no man can do. You're about to do what is scientifically impossible to do. So now, trust that you've been kept or you've been sent into certain kind of circumstances by God, by divine orchestration, so that you can develop out of you, from inside of you can come rare skills that are going to allow you to come up with a solution when the king needs a solution. When the whole country is stuck, you will be able to unstuck them. You will be able to come and offer a solution. So what I can say is this, that when you find yourself having or being in a situation that is a conundrum that is difficult, that others are trying to offer you, don't listen to them. I'm not saying ignore them in an ungodly manner. What I mean is this: be careful to tell them that I'm not used to these ones. I have my own kind of tools, and I'm going to use, because. And what was David referring to? Experience, expertise, practice. He has practiced with his own tools, and he's been able to see that the tools, his tools are providing solutions. Sorry, somebody disturbing me with phone calls. So his tools are able to produce solutions, and because his tools are providing solutions, when your tools provide solution, do not discard them. Just because somebody else don't believe in your tools, just because somebody else is saying that your tools are not good enough to give us the solutions, just because somebody else thinks that they have better training or better methods, if your method, if you have tested your method and have found that your method is able to produce results, trust your method. There's a reason why God gave you the circumstance, God gave you the tools, God gave you orchestrated circumstances that led you to discovering the type of tools that are precise and effective to eliminating the problem. See, when David wore the armor of Saul, he had a problem in movement, in handling them, in understanding how to move while he has the armor of Saul. But when he had his own armor, when he took his own tools, the Bible says what? He rushed, that he ran towards the giant. See, with the armor of Saul, he couldn't run. Why? Because it was hindering, it was impeding his movement. It was disturbing his movement so that he could not run. But right now, with his own tools, he was able to run. Use what you can run with. Use what you're used to. Use what gives you mobility. Use what gives you the ability to think, the ability to think on your feet, and the ability to move, and also to be able to be effective in whatever it is that you're trying to do. This is Harry G. I told you that every day, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be coming with a live, and I'm going to be encouraging a person who is feeling discouraged. I'm going to be sharing some pieces of knowledge. I'm going to be encouraging somebody to make sure that whatever it is that you are facing, because we are in hard times, financial hard times, spiritual hard times, because we are in the last days. Then again, online, whatever message that has become prominent online is a message that is not encouraging, it is not positive, it is not godly, it is not giving you peace. It is about envy. It is about people showing what I have more than that I have more money than you. You know, I bought this kind of car, I ate this kind of food. You know, it's just making you envious and make you feel like you're not you don't have enough. But what I will be doing with this is that I will not be doing that. I will not make you feel like you're not enough. Of course, where there is rebuke, I will do that. Where there needs correction, I will do that. But mostly what I am here to do is to encourage somebody within this season, because this is a season where we need encouragement. I myself need encouragement to keep going on, to keep your head above the water, you know, to keep holding, you know, walking strong, walking towards destiny. You know, that is what we need right now. We are in a world that is in chaos. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. This is Harry G. May God bless you. Bye.